Greetings, Nick with Sweetwater here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at this neat little 50-watt 1x12 combo, the Aviator Cub UK, made by our West Coast friends out at Quilter Labs. This compact combo boasts a total of 3 distinct voices, and each one has its own input. Now, what exactly are these 3 voices, do I hear you ask? Well, the names of the 3 inputs pretty much tells all. Let's see, we have JMP, AC norm, and finally, top boost. Wonder what these could possibly mean. Maybe, just maybe, this amp's 3 voices are based on a trio of pretty famous, actually make that legendary, British amps, namely a Marshall JMP and a couple of Vox AC30s, one being a normal model and the other being the equally renowned top boost version. And if you're in any doubt whatsoever, this handy dandy pilot's operating manual that comes with the amp reveals all. Check it out. And yes, as suspected, AC norm and top boost are exactly what I've just said. As for the JMP voice, well, according to the manual, that's actually based on a late 70s Marshall JMP head, which has enough gain for some good old vintage metal too. Sounds like it could well be a good old Marshall JMP 2203, the 100-watt master volume head that dominated 80s metal. Let's quickly hear each of the 3 voices, and then we'll take a gander at the Cub's control panel and all the features it contains. Let's do this by setting the gain control at about 12 o'clock. Here's the JMP. And here's AC norm. And last, but certainly not least, here's the top boost. Not too shabby, huh? 3 pretty distinct voices. Now, I should quickly point out that the difference between the AC norm and top boost voices can sometimes seem very slight or subtle on certain things, but let me tell you, you can really feel it. The top boost option has, more top, more snap if you will. Check it out. Here's AC normal. And here's the exact same run, allegedly, using the top boost voicing. Yep, I can definitely feel and hear the difference when playing the two. And the same exact thing applies when playing chords. Check this out. Here's normal again. And then the same exact thing using the top boost. Yes, my friend, the AC top voicing definitely conjures up those famous Vox jangly highs. Now, if you're familiar with Quilter's excellent Superblock UK unit, this bad boy here, then you've already got a pretty good idea of the Cub UK's controls, and also tonal flexibility for that matter. Anyways, let's check out the front panel. Going from left to right, we have the following. After the 3 inputs, namely JMP, AC normal, and top boost, we have controls labeled the following: gain, limiter, bass, mid, and treble. Gain, bass, mid, and treble all do exactly what you'd expect them to. That said, while the tone controls on the 3 amps the Cub emulates are passive, the Cub's bass, mid, and treble controls are active, and that means they can boost their respective frequencies as well as attenuating them. So, please bear that in mind when setting the controls. Remember, treble full up actually means lots of treble. Use your ears. Once again, the combo's manual reveals all with some pretty neat visuals. Once again, the Combos manual reveals all with some pretty neat visuals. Look! Brilliant! Visuals! As for the limiter, well, as its name suggests, it literally limits the output level. It kind of squashes it down, giving you more sustain and smoothness when the control is set pretty high. Actually, the manual's description of what this control does is pretty neat. What it says is simply this. Limiter. As you turn up the limiter, it progressively brings down a soft ceiling that can keep the overdrive to a rolling boil in low settings or stay out of the overdrive on higher settings without losing sustain. It's almost like having a cruise control for your drive level. Hopefully that helps explain what the limiter control does. If it doesn't, don't worry. Just mess with it while you're playing and leave it where it sounds and feels the best for whatever you're doing. Play, turn, listen, light, leave is my philosophy on this one. Next on the top panel, we have send and return jacks for the Cub UK's series effects loop and also a control for its built-in reverb. Yep, that was quite a lot of reverb when I set the control to 11. Here it is turned back a hair. Yep, the amp's reverb is digital in case you're wondering, but the fine folk at Quilter voices it so it sits well in a mix, just like a good old analog reverb would. And then last, but certainly not least on our panel tour, we have the output section. As you can see, there's a signal outputs area with a signal volume control and two output jacks labeled line and headphones. And then, at the very end, there's a speaker volume control right next to the good old on light. The speaker volume control is obviously the Cub UK's output volume. The signal output section allows you to run a line out for live or recording purposes, and if you turn the speaker volume control down, you can obviously do so with no sound coming out of the speakers. And that's great for recording and also those ever more commonplace silent stages. Darn them. And it goes without saying you can obviously do the same exact thing when using the headphone output, meaning you can use the Cub UK to practice silently and not annoy your neighbours or family late at night. Oh, and by the way, both these outputs, line and headphone, feature a built-in speaker emulation. That said, you can obviously still run the line out signal into an IR if you so wish. In fact, let's quickly check out the line out, shall we? First, here's a JMP setting I like through the speaker, i.e. through the amp. And now here's the exact same setting with the speaker volume at 0 via the line out straight into the camera with no added EQ, IRs or anything, just bad playing. Not too shabby, I'm sure you'd agree. Let's quickly look at the back, shall we? As you can see, the back of the combo is semi-open and its 12-inch speaker is an exclusively manufactured His Majesty's Voice Aviator Cub UK green label speaker. And, as both the name and also the colour of the speaker's label clearly imply, this bad boy is based on a famous early-era British speaker that was not only popular with rockers, but wait for it, had, yes, a green back. And there you have it, my friend, the Quilter Labs Aviator Cub UK, a 50-watt 1x12 combo with 3 well-known and distinctly British amp voicings. Oh yeah, and it comes with a robust ballistic nylon cover that has a Velcro pouch on its rear. Check it out. Pretty solid. Embroidered, not just printed. And look, Velcro. Cables, pedals, books, whatever in there. Sandwiches even. That's it. For more details on the Aviator Cub UK combo or any other Quilter Lab product, please go to sweetwater.com, or better still, call your sales engineer. I'm going to play out by front-ending the JMP voicing with a tube screamer because, well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? I'm out. Toodlepip. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, nicely please, and also subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or start at sweetwater.com for all of your music instrument and pro audio needs. Have a simply wonderful day.